Is there a way I could send stuff to you? Like, are you on what's
How a record is broken down. So they tell you, you make a song, I write a song and I rap the song, I record the song. Once I release the song, there is what's called a master and a publishing portion of the record. So the master is the recording of it. So if I sign a record deal or a recording deal, I sign away my masters, which means the label owns the recording of that music. On the publishing side, if I write a record and I sign away my publishing in a publishing deal, they own the composition of work. So the idea of it, you know what I'm saying? So if I play your song on piano that you wrote, I have to pay you publishing money because it comes from that idea. Or if I sing a line from that song, it's from the publishing portion. If I sample the actual record, if I take a piece of that actual recorded music, that's from the master. How
so the estate of that who sued Pharrell? That was the Marvin Gaye estate for that melody. They sued him because of the masters, right?
They sued him for the idea.
Right, for the melody and all that.
Not even they just said it sounds like something he would do.
Right. That's kind of crazy, though.
It is kind of crazy.
It sounded like a record.
That's a precedent. Like that's a precedent. That's a precedent.
Yeah, they were actually, the music business themselves were very nervous about that situation because they thought that was going to be something that begins to cripple the music business.
Yeah,
taking almost like reference of what.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like you can sue somebody for
because you could do $1 Million Baby sounds like.
Right, but
anything
in the hip hop business, a lot of the music kind of sounded the same. You could kind of,
yeah.
But for them, it kind of clearly, what you call it, did I think TLC did it too with Ed Sheeran. They basically said that it was kind of like theirs, so it almost seemed like theirs.
Marvin Gaye did it, got him too.
No, they won. I wonder they won.
Huh?
Oh, Marvin Gaye got Ed Sheeran too.
Yeah.
I thought they got Rob. They got they got. Well,
that's why they've been quiet.
No, Robin Thicke got bagged, right?
Robin Thicke got bagged, but also Marvin Gaye got for Let's Get It On. He did that song, that other song.
Yeah, sounded like it was something he could have did. So. Yeah, the music business is a nasty game, bro.
Well, I'm saying it depends on what side of the fence you're on, right? Because there are artists out there that are making it work for themselves, and you could, and that's the thing. Like I was just talking about, like you could make 1,000 records, but the majority of your money might come from one record that people love and they sample. And I was listening to, what song was it? Was it called it was about a Gatekeepers or something like that. And somebody talked about it, and it was Impeach the President. And I listened to the record. I'm like, damn, mad people sample this shit. And it's a group that you don't really even know.
Right.
And they probably generate so much revenue off of this record because, it's been sampled so many times. If I played the record, you'd be like, oh, yeah, damn. Yeah, everybody use this shit. Yeah. And it's not the Temptations. It's not like, a big group.
Think about a song like Lottie Dottie, Slick Rick. I can't be. I love, like, how many people you love her?
Yeah,
I think that's like the most sampled rap record. I think they said it was.
It is.
Oh, really?
One of the top.
It has to
top
be. Like,
but that's the thing
about that song. Like,
it's only
so many melodies. Like, I can hear that I can hear that song in so many songs. I'm like,
it's only because to me, I feel like in the music business, it's like everybody takes things so personal. It's so. When
it's their art.
No, it's not personal.
No,
everybody takes
no,
things.
it's
this
not.
Is my little piece of thing, and I'm gonna when I'm starved, when I'm hungry, or my family's hungry, I can come back and I can scrape this plate again.
GB, it's not personal. So the thing is, when you sign away a certain portion of whatever you signed away, it's not personal at that point. It becomes personal when you realize this person has done more with it than I did. And now I get personal about it.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Yes. And that's where the music business always has this, because you know why? These things are their babies. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
You
think.
go to livelihood.
I'm sure
not
that
their baby,
no,
they're
because
their
listen, I'm
livelihood.
pretty sure. Okay, it's like any
I don't
startup.
think they look at it. If it's your baby, you wouldn't sell it.
Okay,
What do you
No one
mean?
sells their babies.
no, it's their
The
babies.
Weeknd wouldn't sell his babies.
It's their babies.
The
Ronco.
Weeknd wouldn't sell their baby.
Ronco. Let's look at startup companies. Do startup companies sell their company and then come back years later and say, "Hey, I sold you Ronco coffee at the low end, and then you took Ronco coffee and you blew that shit up to the maximum, and now I'm coming back 10 years later to say, hey, I deserve something extra off of Ronco coffee." They don't do that.
I've never seen that.
They don't do that. When a startup company gets sold, they take whatever they made
and they start up a new.
They start up something new. They go the other way, or they just deal with it.
Different.
It's the same thing. It's intellectual property. It's just
expires.
It's intellectual
property. Yeah, but it's not a contract that expires. When Ron sells that company, he's selling it forever. When I sign a deal with you and I sell you my,
it's pretty much it's
not forever.
But it's for a long ass time.
It's not forever.
You know what's funny? It shouldn't matter what the terms are.
It's not forever.
But it shouldn't matter.
No, but that is the fundamental difference.
It shouldn't
when
matter.
You sell a business, it's forever. If it's 30 years and it's 15 or 10 years, you like,
okay,
hurry this shit up so I can get this fucking money. Or I'm gonna like huff and puff so I can
your argument,
hurry up the terms.
Okay, so let's say your argument.
That's the fundamental difference.
Let's say your argument is 10 years or 15 years. Why are you complaining at year 5?
Because that's what niggas do.
Right, but because you're taking it personally.
No, you're not taking it personal. You're hungry. And you not taking the were you pocket watching?
You took it personal.
That's what happened. That's what people do all the time, bro.
I'll give you that.
You took it personal, my guy.
Okay. I will give you that. Yes, yeah. I will concede that yes, you take it personal.
Taking it personal.
And that's why you are looking.
And guess what?
You took it personal because someone's making money off of what you sold.
What do? They run to the internet and they put the phone up in their face or whatever, and they get to complaining.
Or they run the funk flex and talk about they're gonna hang Puff off a roof.
Or that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the point is that you did not take the proper precautions when you were signing these papers.
It goes a little bit deeper though too.
Okay.
Because if you look at you should watch this guy's Genga. I think his name is Genga Roach.
Yeah.
It's a guy that's he's like he's going around the whole
Roach.
Like if you have a discrepancy and you want your publishing back or whatever, he's the one that goes back.
He's the guy,
yeah.
That sounds
so. He has a YouTube channel too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look at that.
He calls Star Show all the time.
Yeah,
look at that.
So I listen to him talk all the time.
He was talking about all the labels. He said that.
Pull him up. You got something on him?
Yeah. Hold on. He was saying that Bad Boy definitely they took your publishing.
Yeah.
He said
they bought your publishing. They didn't take
in your contract. It was they were taking a piece of your publishing. He said Rockefeller never did